This is your psychic girlfriend, Robin Richardson. And if you're like me, you're interested in how the universe works and in all things mystical. So let's explore it together. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the podcast. Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Robin Richardson, your psychic girlfriend. Are you in survival mode, emotionally flooded, spiritually fried? If the world feels like it's too much right now and you just need something to help you breathe again, well, this episode is for you. And I wanted to do this episode because the energy's just been a little, So if you're feeling this too, this is the second episode of Empath Survival School. And if you got a chance to check out episode 1, do that and then come back here. But this is your emergency kit, and I'm going to walk you through the exact tools I use when I'm spiraling or saturated or just one conversation away from a full-on energetic breakdown. All right, so first of all, let's name it. Empathic overwhelm doesn't necessarily look dramatic. It looks like scrolling, zoning out, fatigue, people-pleasing, anxiety, brain fog, or even random aches in the body. So what's happening physiologically? Your amygdala, your fear center is firing. Your vagus nerve is dysregulated, and your energy field is absorbing emotional static from others. And according to Dr. Gabor Mate, unprocessed emotion just doesn't disappear. It embeds into the body and nervous system until it's given space to move. So here is my 5-step empath emergency kit. Number 1 is easy to do. It's taking an ice cube and putting it to your chest. Okay, so why does this work? Why does this work? Cold stimulation activates the vagus nerve, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right anyway, and instantly calms the nervous system. So you could place a cold compress. I wrap up an ice cube in like a paper towel, or if you have an ice pack, I also have one of those for my body worker. I know that sounds really weird, but I get body tune-ups because I'm an athlete. So I go and be tortured for about 50 minutes and then I feel wonderful. But take this ice pack and put it on your chest for 30 to 60 seconds and just say to yourself, I am safe, I am present, and I am sovereign. Just get yourself back into the now, really. Now, another great tool is the energy flush, and it's breath work. And breathing is so important. I can't even tell you when I was going through so much in my life. Challenging marriage, going through a divorce, raising children, recovering from a mother that I don't even want to start. But my therapist would say to me, you got to breathe. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? I've got to breathe. So conscious breath work is really important, and it clears emotional residue. So this is a quick thing to do. You can inhale through your nose for 4, hold for 4, and then exhale through the mouth for 6. And if you can, just visualize light flowing through your body like a waterfall. If not, just do this a few times, like 3 times. 3 rounds is perfect. But if you need to do more, do more. Another heart mantra is really wonderful. You put your hand on your heart. And why this works is it recenters the heart chakra. and it calms the fight or flight. So many of us who have been through trauma, so many of us that are just empath, we go into that fight or flight, Now I'm just like, retreat. No, I'm a fighter, sadly. I'm a fighter. So what you do is you one hand on your heart and maybe one on your belly. And then you close your eyes and you just repeat, I come back to myself and I release what isn't mine. Now, this is amazing. Just release whatever is not yours. And you can say it 3 times out loud, but if you're in a place that you can't say it out loud, then just say it silently in your head. Especially if you're at a stressful job. Cord cutting. This is tool number 4. And this works because it just clears out entanglement with other people's emotions. So you do this, you picture any cords of energy draining you. And this is just in your mind, like sensing, and some of it can be very subtle energy. So kind of note that too. And the more you really get connected to how your body feels and what your emotions are going on and being able to name that instead of reacting, it's really helpful. So just see yourself gently cutting them with a golden scissors. This is something that I teach in my Reiki class, or just another, a medium I used to see. What was his name? I don't remember. But he would talk about like doing like an energetic dust busting. So think about like taking your dust buster and just clearing out all the light or all these little energetic ties or big energetic ties. The other thing you can do is call in Archangel Michael if that's something that works for you, and ask him to clear with his sword of light. All these things are just tools that really, really help, and try it. Try whatever works for you. Now, the 5th one is touching the earth to reground. So if you're somebody that likes to get out in nature, or you have a place that you can go, I live in an apartment building, so really this one I'd have to leave my building and go outside, which is not a problem because I also live by the lake and I have a beautiful beach that I could go to, or some green space. But you can place your bare hands or even the bare feet or even your hands on the earth. And if you're indoors, you can do the floor. That's not a problem, but I prefer to like actually be on the earth. So that sounded really odd. Anyway, breathe in and say, I call all the parts of me back to me. And this is your soul retrieval moment. I also do this at night before I go to bed. I return all the energetic ties, any interaction I've had, whether conscious or unconscious, with people or scenarios or whatever, back to them, and then reclaim my own. So I go to sleep with the energy of my own in the present, rather than all the past stuff that has happened. So I just want to say, overwhelm isn't a weakness. It's your system saying, I need some recalibration, I need presence, I need soul alignment, because you were never meant to carry the weight of the world, and a lot of us came here thinking that we do, and we get really involved in world events, the things that are happening, or even just in our personal lives. So you are meant to be a lighthouse, or a bright light in the storm. And that also means that you need to tend yourself first. So this emergency kit is how you do that, daily if needed, hourly if needed, because your peace is not optional. It's sacred. So if you need these tools in a printable form, I've created it for you. It's the free Empath Survival Guide, and the link is in the description. So the next time we're going to be diving into energetic hygiene and the daily practices that empaths need to protect and restore their field. So comment below which tool do you use or that you tried that works for you. And I'm rooting for you. And I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you support my work. Like and follow if this resonates with you, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to be notified the next time school is in session. So I just wanted to thank you again, and empaths out there, don't worry, I've got you, and I'll see you in the next one.